India's e-commerce sector is booming. One Google report says that by 2016, it will reach $15 billion. Investors are lining up, but internet infrastructure continues to lag behind. CCTV's Shweta Bajaj reports.
It's been a roller coaster ride for India's e-commerce giant Snapdeal. But a recent $627 million investment by SoftBank that also holds 32% stake in Alibaba has catapulted Snapdeal into the biggest bet an international investor has ever made in the Indian e-commerce sector. India's e-commerce market is growing exponentially. Most investors are banking on the fact that India will have the youngest population in the world in a few years from now. But one of the biggest challenges that remains for this industry is the internet penetration. Co-founder of Snapdeal, Kunal Bahel, says SoftBank's investment shows confidence in India's e-commerce sector. 3 years ago, Snapdeal had 10 employees. Now, it employs 3,500. And sales have gone from $0 to $3 billion. This year alone, the e-commerce sector in India has seen an investment of $3 billion, but challenges remain.
I would say there are three catalysts largely. One is increase in internet penetration. Right now, there are maybe 200 million internet users in India across mobile and PC. We want to take that to 600-700 million. Right? Of course, there's some things we can do about it, but that's more of a macro thing, a government thing. The second is increase of supply and increase of sellers on let's say, our marketplace. Because the more supply there is, the more selection there will be, and the better prices consumers will get. And the third is improvement in logistics infrastructure.
It's the sales of low-cost mobile phones and expanding internet access that is fueling confidence among online retailers. Indians are buying everything from clothes to even homes online. By the end of the year 2014, the number of people with internet access is expected to reach 300 million. But research also shows that over 60% of online shoppers are not happy with their experience. Experts say that is one of the biggest challenges.
When I look at the last mile delivery part of it, I think, yes, that's the big challenge. And I think if there are millions of consumers going to buy online and they need product to be delivered to their house, we will need to invest in two things. One, technology to ensure that those orders are processed properly, and then the logistical infrastructure to deliver that.
Excitement in the e-commerce space in India grew when Alibaba went public, becoming the largest e-commerce player in the world. Investors are now looking at India, hoping the large and young population means more online shoppers. In terms of numbers, though, the Indian market remains small. Compared to Alibaba, which clocked a massive $9 billion in one day, in 2013, India's total online business was worth only $11 billion. E-tailing in India is only 6% of the size of traditional retail, and that means a lot of room to grow if online and logistics infrastructure becomes stronger. Shweta Bajaj, CCTV, New Delhi.